Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today I actually want to talk about artificial intelligence, specifically the artificial intelligence that helps to create programming code that can be in programs that you and I use, because apparently it's inherently insecure. That's according to a new study, and this is interesting. Now, I'm cribbing heavily from Alfonso Mariuccia. I apologize if I mispronounced your name, writing in TechSpot, and I think this is an important one, so heads up, cybersecurity nerds and programmers. Now, here's what's going on. Code generating algorithms can bring insecurity, basically a factor of insecurity, to the programming table, as a new study involving several developers has recently found. Specifically looking at the platform Codex, that's the AI platform developed by OpenAI, which interestingly enough is also the engine for GitHub's Copilot, which is used by like a zillion programmers out there. This study recruited 47 different developers. Now, ranging from undergraduate to experienced professionals, these developers were tasked with using Codex to solve security-related problems in Python, JavaScript, C, and other high-level programming languages. Researchers said that when the programmers had access to Codex AI, the resulting code was more likely incorrect or insecure compared to the quote-unquote handmade solutions that were conceived by the control group, meaning one group was using Codex to say, hey, solve problem X. The other one was essentially hand coding, using their minds, and the ones that basically had humans only, no AI, were more secure. Furthermore, the programmers with AI-assisted solutions were more likely to say that their insecure code was secured compared to the aforementioned control group, meaning the reliance and of the belief that AI would do it more quickly and more secure than those that did it manually is also part of this. And I think that is part of the issue that we have that we will talk about. Now, Neil Perry is a PhD candidate at Stanford. He's the co-author of this study. He's one of the leads, said that, quote, code generating systems are currently not a replacement for human developers, end quote. Now, he also mentioned that developers could be using AI-assisted tools to complete tasks outside of their own area expertise or to speed up a programming task they're already skilled in, meaning, let's say I don't have any understanding of how to code Python, but I need a Python script. I can basically go, to GitHub's Copilot or Codex and say, hey, give me a Python script for XYZ, and they will crank it out for me. And then I'm like, great, I'm done. It works. I've completed my task. And that's essentially what we're talking about. But if it's inherently insecure, that's a problem. Now, one of the other co-authors of the study, one of the lead co-authors, I should say, also mentioned that, okay, it's less of a risk if it's some kind of low-based task, meaning there's a low security vulnerability issue here. It's performing a specific task and it's in a hardened environment or something. That's actually no big deal. Now, I think essentially everybody here should be concerned. The study author also mentioned that they should always double check the generated code, and that's great. But if you have no expertise in the code that you're having generated and the code actually works, a lot of people simply walk away. I see this inherently, and cybersecurity nerds, you're going to understand this one. I see this inherently with web designers all the dang time. They'll put up WordPress. It's way out of date sometimes. Hey, everything works, no problem, and they walk away, and then we're the ones that have to clean up the mess when the site's infected or it's hijacked or it's rerouted to, RussianBrides.com or something like that. We've all seen these kinds of things. And so we have to make sure that we're basically being really solid in our coding. And I think overall, in the long run, part of this is AI is going to get better. AI is going to fix things, I think, in this sense. I don't think that is a mistaken belief, but I do think we need to double check everything. So as AI improves itself, it should also start learning how to basically more effectively code in a more secure manner. But until then, you've got to make sure that you're checking this out. So if you're a developer and you're using Copilot and GitHub or Codex or any one of these other AI platforms, understand that you really should make sure that your coding is checked. It's got vulnerability testing. You're using the principles of OWASP, all these kinds of things, and not just having the AI crank it out, because quite frankly, you're going to get what you pay for. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private. Thanks, everybody.